Thanks for joining me. It's Michelle Sturgeon with Come Stamp With Me, coming at you from the sun. It is 4,000 degrees outside with the humidex rating of 5 million. I feel like I'm in Florida without the benefits of the theme parks, but to be honest, I still prefer this over winter. Today we're going to be using one of my favorite suites called Come Sail Away, and I'm going to show you 3 different cards, well actually 4 different cards, 3 that I'm just showing you and 1 that we're going to make from start to finish. So I'm going to flip you down so that you can see my desk, and we'll get ready to stamp this out. So this Come Sail Away suite is on page 145 of the annual catalog. Today we're going to be using the stamp set, the framelits, the designer series paper, the baker's twine, and the trinkets. If you notice here, you can buy the whole suite, which also includes the embossing folder and the Memories and More kit, for one price. You put the number in one time and you pay one price and you get everything. That's brilliant. And here you can see some more samples of some cards that have been made using this suite. This is one of the cards that I have made using this. Here's another one that showcases the designer series paper. And here's one that was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest, where the sailboats are embossed in white on the beautiful Seaside Spray cardstock. Actually, I think when I saw this card, that's what made up my mind that I wanted to buy this suite. So we will be using the stamp set, Sailing Home, with the framelits, Smooth Sailing, baker's twine, and trinkets. So this is the card we're going to be making. This was a make and take at my event recently. Let's go ahead and stamp that out. So there are a lot of small intricate pieces to this. I don't have the measurements of everything, but my regular card front is my favorite, 5 by 4 3/4, with a matte in Balmy Blue that is an 1/8 of an inch bigger, and my regular card base 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I've got all these other little itty bits here. Piece of designer series paper, 1 inch by 4 1/4, and another piece 1 inch by smaller than 4 1/4, maybe 3 3/4. And a very small piece that I'm going to be stamping on. All right, I know that's not very technical, but so the first thing I did was I decided where I wanted to place my sailboats. Put this one down here and this one up here. No, do it this way. This one and then this one. And what I did is I took one block and picked up my stamps, and now I've got my stamps once. And I'm going to be stamping those out in Balmy Blue. Right here. Then I've got my little birdies. I love the seagulls, and those are going to get stamped in Night of Navy. 1 and 2. And I've already cut this piece out of the framelits, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment right on that. And now I'm going to assemble my card. All right, where is my, there we go. Oh, if you could see my desk area right now, you would be ashamed. It is so very messy. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend so far. I know I am. I love weekends. I run a daycare Monday to Friday, and I have managed to be able to get the kids outside, even though it's been really hot. We generally go out really early in the morning before it gets too hot, and then later in the afternoon. So I just wanted to layer those a little bit like this. And I'm going to put my braided rope this way. I'm going to be cutting off a little bit of it. So I need a little bit of my Tombow here. My liquid glue. I like liquid glue for these itty little bits. And that's going to go right there. And then I'm just going to cut off that part. Look, my paper snips are in their drawer where they live. It's amazing when you put things away where they belong, you can find them. Okay, so far, this is what we've got. Our sailboats, our birds, and our DSP is glued down. Now, my set sail is going to get popped up with dimensionals. One, two. Actually, I want to stabilize that, so I'm going to put one on each end. I'm going to be mailing this card. I don't want it to flatten out too much in the mail. And then that will kind of go here. I do that. I tap. Every time I put something down, I tap. I'm not sure why I do that. I've noticed that by watching my videos. I'm a tapper. All right, now I want to take one of these trinkets, the little anchor. That will go right there. And I want to take some of my baker's twine. And I'm going to put this through and tie a little knot. And cut off the parts I don't need. And I'm going to fray it. I'm going to fray it like this. Perfect. And that's going to get glued down with glue dots. And I'm going to use two, one at the top and one at the bottom, so it's nice and stable. There we go. And that's the finished card. So it's a simple, easy to put together. You can, of course, do much more complicated cards. But for the purpose of videos, I like to keep it simple. So I'm going to just show you the 4 cards that I have in the suite right here. This is a lot of fun to play with. All right. Okay. So thanks again for joining me on this very hot and muggy day. I hope you are all staying cool. To all my fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrators out there enjoying the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Greece, have a great time, have a safe, fun adventure. As always, if you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, the like button, add a comment. I love to hear from you. I love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching, and if you want to place an order, you can do that. Just go to my website, press the Shop Now button. You can buy 24/7 and have it shipped directly to you anywhere in Canada. And if you don't have a demonstrator and would like a catalog, please message me. I will be glad to send you a catalog in the mail. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.